Hello everyone, Rocker Shade here playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate. First Assassin's Creed game. I just beat out my personal file Friday. It's Monday now, and I love this game to bits. I can thank my best friend Draven for showing me this game and getting me into it. And yep, he's here.
They were kind of confused about the general which place to start off with, since Assassin's Creed 1 isn't necessarily available easily. I mean, there's the Ezio trilogy, but they kind of wanted a start that they could understand and easily, and all I could recommend them was Syndicate, since Origins is painful, and Unity is a bastard.
I've looked at the Unity myself. I'm never touching that game. Holy shit, the assassins are bad in that game.
It's not. The entire game has had like problems since day one. It doesn't even help that you want to know the worst part about the original, just about Unity in general. It was so looked down upon for not just the game itself being a glitch-ridden mess, but also, well, how do I put this in the best word possible?
I'm aware that Ubisoft actually apologized to the fandom for how bad Unity was.
There was that, but let me point this out. A game taking place during the French Revolution, and apparently, by multiple reports, the game made the nobility look good.
Ooh, that's bad. That's very bad.
Yeah,
that's very bad because during the French Revolution, the nobility were extremely. They would be criminals in modern society.
Mm-hmm.
And as it so happens, I happen to love London. And the whole steampunk thing too. So, I'm getting into this. As I said, I've beaten the game on my personal file. I've gotten all of the collectibles minus the Helix glitches, which are fuck you, and the Secrets of London, which I'm currently in the middle of exploring. So, it's not a perfect guide, but I can definitely get most of it. It helps that the game itself gives you all the tools to find all these things anyway. So, let's stop all this preamble and the random chatting that you probably enjoy since you're watching this, and just begin. Now, for the record, I am aware of the general gist of what Assassin's Creed is. I understand what's going on, but I don't know everything.
The past is your playground.
I'm mostly here to explain if need be.
I know what the Animus is, I know what Abstergo is, I do know several important facts, but I have not seen anything in the Ezio trilogy yet. I plan to eventually. That is my next step. I've played a bit of the first... Let me pause.
Recently, Abstergo Historical Research
I'll be quiet.
began several new projects in London. We both know that when Abstergo makes big moves, the Templars are up to something. We think they're hot on the trail of a new piece of Eden. I've got people in London looking for it.
Hey, Bishop! Jacob and Evie Fry are twins. How awesome is that?
Speak of the devil. Fire up your cameras, Bex. I've got picture. ETA on the payload?
Sending it now.
Maker of things.
I'm gonna get the initiates on it.
Assassin historian smartass.
Let's plant a little bug and see what we can see. Got something. Isabel Ardant has a meeting here in a few hours. Doesn't say with who.
Doesn't say with whom, Rebecca. I suppose it's down to Muggins here to find out.
Hold on. The mission was to find data to locate a piece of Eden in London.
We did.
Now, I'm eager to try this new kit.
Apologies about the background noise, everyone. We can't stop that.
I don't like it when those two go
I have to keep my phone on just in case there's actually something important, which usually involves family. My grandmother, parked this
And
early.
I've got people are working outside, so
Yeah. Luckily, it doesn't seem to be too bad. I think it's not a work day today.
oh, shh.
At least no buzzsaws.
It is as I feared. London has fallen. Thrice I have written to you begging your aid. Thrice you've responded with silence. And yet I write again. So desperate my need, so few my options. I need you. London needs you. You would say it is too great of a task, or that it is not yet time to strike. Patience, you would counsel. But whilst you wait, the Templars consolidate their power. They have chosen a Grand Master so ruthless, so thorough, one might think Reginald Birch himself had returned. His name is Crawford Starrick, and he intends to rule the world. There is no aspect of society he does not control, no industry that escapes his grim touch. By day, it is corrupt merchants and venal politicians who hold court. Come night, a vicious street gang known as the Blighters strikes terror in the hearts of all. There is no business us.
Is that what the Blighters look like?
Yep. Red.
That is
And so, as you look
That is by far the most horrible looking plaid I have ever seen on a human being. I am absolutely disgusted by their fashion sense.
Unfortunately, the Rooks have the same fashion sense.
As I have warned you, time and time again.
They're probably in black, or something better.
No, it's green.
Controls the world.
That's better! That looks like a disgusting level of red plaid.
It's because it's supposed to look like blood. Okay, so I am aware of who Ezio is. I know several bits about him. I know who Desmond is. I know all about Desmond. I don't know everything about Ezio, but I know several important facts. I know a bit about Altair. I haven't seen all of it. I actually played a bit of Assassin's Creed 1 a couple years ago. Don't want to talk about it. I have no knowledge of Black Flag or Revelations, and I have not seen anything on Origins or Odyssey or Origins, so my knowledge is limited, but I know enough. I know who the Templars are, I know who the Assassins are, I know information about both, and I am aware of what's happened so far in the modern day, and I'm aware that this is via memories. I know enough to play the game without having much confusion, but if there are going to be Easter eggs and nods to previous games that I do not know of. So apologies in advance.
Hold on.
And I will eventually get to all of them. I'm working my way through Assassin's Creed 1. I'm definitely going to look at the Ezio trilogy next, and then onto Edward Kenway, however you say his name. I forget how.
You got it right.
No, Kenway.
Right.
I'm not gonna look at Unity because Unity is bad, and I will probably end up looking for something on Origins and Odyssey.
I'd recommend just a playthrough.
Oh yes, that's what I meant.
If I may recommend, probably just go play. Just go. Honestly, I'm deeply recommending.